Welcome to the YouTube Pagan channel. Welcome to the YouTube Pagan Challenge. Week 19. How do you feel about group work worship? Now, I'm coming from a Christian background, and I never felt comfortable. It was like, the pew could never be big enough. I always ended up in the corner because I'm like, okay, I'm here next to the aisle, so if I need to make a quick escape, I've got that opportunity, you know? And being a loner, not being a group person, you know, the idea of a coven does not interest me in the least. I hate being told what to do and what to think. I want to discover stuff for myself, and you always kind of feel, at least for me and maybe my kind, that if you're in a group, you always end up being the one that's like, well, yours isn't, you know, my way's better, yours isn't good enough, and it's like, you know, I don't need this crap. I'm doing my own damn thing. So thank you to, like, Scott Cunningham and, you know, the people that gave us the solitary concept of, you know, Wicca/paganism, that, you know, you can do this on your own. You don't need to be in a group, and especially when you're, like, in the bowels of, you know, New England and stuff, I don't think you can scrape up enough of us to get a coven, you know? So, I do not like the concept. I am not a group person. I'm usually the one that's kind of like hiding in the corner. It's like, okay, I'm here. Even though it was like I was in the choir and all that stuff. And I was like, I always end up being forced into groups. And I hate that. So, let's see if I can read this question here. So yes, I'm very resistant to group. I don't know, I just never had really a wonderful, well, I mean, it could be worse, but it's like, I'd rather do my own thing. I know what pace I can go. I know how my brain works, you know. It's just such an effort for people like me to, like, have to, like, either slow down or try to adjust, and it's like, you know, the effort I'm putting in just trying to accommodate, I could do this myself 3 times over. So, yes, I am not a fan of group worship. Though I will say, today, as I've recorded this video, I managed to be on time in Second Life, and there are, you know, pagans and a pagan community there, and I got to be a part of a group worship where they started with the Charge of the Goddess, and then they built the Cone of Power, and then we'd spent time, which is really kind of cool. We spent quite a bit of time just saying what you were thankful for, instead of like in a church where it's like, pray for this person, pray for that person, where, you know, it's a good thing, but you're kind of focusing on the negative, where this was the exact opposite. You were focusing on the positive, and it was like, why don't we think of that in the church? No wonder nobody likes to go to church. You feel obligated to be there, and then you're like, you just feel like, that's one of the many reasons why I left, and it was just doing this and this and this, and it's like, nope, 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 nope. That's why it's so much nicer to be outside, you know what I mean? So, at least in Second Life, there is that sort of detachment, how, you know, you can be physically here and alone, yet still be in a group. So, if I have to do group, it's at arm's length and at a distance. So, yes, those are my convoluted feelings about group work. Even when I'm alone, I'm still not alone. So, thank you for watching, and blessed be.